She's ready. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Karting with Chris. Today's episode is going to be the Winter 1 race. This race is being sponsored by the Maxwell Paper Company. We're very honored to have them sponsor us and make this all possible. But this race is not like any other ordinary race. The top three placements of this race, so if you get first, second, or third, you'll win a portion of money. And it's different for how many people enter the class, so it's like by percentage, but you know, you can still stand to win quite a bit of money. So huge incentive to win, but you know, if you take away the money, people are still going to try and get first place. You know, the want for first place is greater than any price, in my opinion. So there is one thing to note before we start this race, is that it is ridiculously cold today. The high was in the mid 45, so yeah, that's crazy cold. It was so cold, in fact, that you can see your breath the entire day, and I kind of looked like a dragon.
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart.
So the warm-up lap's going to be very crucial for this race. They only gave us one. I was thinking they'd give us two, but they only gave us one. You know, everyone gets the same one, so I guess we're all in the same boat here. But it's, you know, you got to get the tires warmed up, and so that's what we're trying to do. So to start off, we got Colin in front of us, number 177. He was part of the Init Twinit team, if you remember the endurance race. So we know he's a very good driver. Then to the left of us in the 914 car, we have Richard, who is also a very good racer. So we're going past the start-finish line here. We're on the outside. We're going to try and see if we can make it alive through the first corner. And we receive a love tap from behind, and I'm going to pause the video right here, and we're going to assess what the heck happened here. So we're going to put it in slow motion here so we can get a real good look at what happens. So we're going across finish line. Let's watch 25 because that's the guy who hit us. We're turning in through turn 1, and all of a sudden he locks up his tires right about here, and then he slides into me, hits the guy behind me, and you know, causes a bunch of people to go off. Looking further ahead, we see my brother Ben also got hit by someone else.
Ben? You will go to the Dagobah system.
So someone obviously has a hit on the Hoyles twins because they want both me and Ben, you know, out of this race. But I'm not blaming any of this on cart number 25. You know, I didn't see what caused him to lock up the brakes, as we see Richard up ahead, who I believe also got into a crash. I think he bent a tie rod, but I'm not gonna, you know, get too much into what happened with him because I don't know the full story and I don't want to start any rumors. But looking further ahead, we see two carts in front of us, and going through 8 and 9, they both spin, and we get the double overtake, so we are back into 8th place. But like I was saying before, I'm not blaming any of that on cart number 25. Didn't see what happened to him, so he could have locked up the brakes because he was about to smash into someone. It was no one's fault, racing incidents. Let's just keep going forward. So coming out of turn 2, we have Chuck behind us, who is a very fast driver. I tap the back of my helmet saying, let's work together, and he doesn't want to work together with me. He comes by me, shakes his head no. It's not that he hates me, it's just that, you know, he's much faster than me, about half a second of a lap faster than me. And, you know, I was just hoping that he would push me along, maybe help me get faster. But as you can see, he just rockets away. So, you know, I'm not mad at him for shaking his head or anything like that. But I am going to try and learn as much as I can being behind him because he is a half second of a lap faster than me. And he qualified second place in qualifying. The reason he's back here in 8th and 9th with me is because I think he tangled up with someone at the beginning. Again, don't want to spread any rumors. But going through 7 up ahead, we see 2 carts who spun out, and that gets us up into 7th place now. We started in 8th. Let's remember that. We started in 8th, and now we're in 7th. So I mean, this is a chaos-filled race, but, you know, we are improving. So if we look further ahead, we can see that there's a pretty large gap to the train up ahead. It's a train of like 3 to 4 people. We're going to try and catch up to them. Again, if they're working together, we're never going to catch up. But if they start fighting a bunch, we have potential to catch up to them, because fighting will slow you down, and then that'll bring me into the party, and then hopefully I can gain some places. So that's what we're going to try and do. So this is my first race in this kart I got, the orange one, and I have named the kart. The name is Sheila, so if you ever hear me say Sheila, you know who I'm talking about. So Sheila is a very good kart, miles ahead of the Praga. It's the same engine as the Praga, actually. We just took the engine off the Praga, put it on this one. But this kart is, I'd say, about a quarter to half a second faster. It feels noticeably different, and it's just overall nice. Doesn't break on me constantly, which is a plus. Thing I would want to change is the GoPro mounts. I like the front-facing one, it's nice, but the rear-facing one, you can't really see behind me too well, and I'd like to see the other side of me. The reason I'm using these GoPro mounts is because they were already on the kart, and I didn't want to have to put more mounts on the kart. But I think I'm going to have to do what they did on the Praga and have it in the middle, facing backwards. If you disagree with me, tell me your opinions on my camera angles, and I'm willing to try anything out. But keep in mind, I can't do body cams. If I was allowed to do body cams, I'd be doing chin mounts, because I really like the chin mounts. But please tell me in the comments below what you think. So scanning further ahead in the race, Chuck has gapped us like crazy hard. He's basically a rocket ship. I don't really know how he did it, but you know, he pulled away, and he's actually catching up to that group up ahead as we are now on our second to last lap. Yeah, so he caught up to that group ahead. I don't think he passed anyone in the end, but he did catch up to them, and I have no idea if I caught up to them. It felt like they weren't pulling away, and I wanted to believe I was catching up to them, but I don't think I honestly was. As of the moment, I can't find my times online. By the time this video comes out, they'll probably be posted, but as of the moment, can't find my times. So we're coming out of the last couple of corners here. We're about to start the last lap of the race, and we know that the last lap is the most chaos-filled laps. Well, the first laps were pretty chaotic in this race, but still, last laps, people are trying anything possible to, you know, get that position. And so we're going to try and hope that some of the people in the front wipe each other out. If they start battling, you know, we're too far back for them to really slow down and us catch up to them within a lap. But if they wipe each other out, then we have a good chance at gaining more positions. So we're coming out of 7 here. It's looking like we didn't pass anyone. Finishing 7th, started 8th, you know, not bad. The next race we're going to have the inside. Crossing start-finish line here, we see a guy off into the grass going into one right there. Don't know what happened to him. Again, I don't know the full poop, so I don't want to spread any rumors. But coming into the next race, we're going to have the inside to start with, and hopefully we will not get wrecked on the first lap.
I'm gonna wreck it!
But it wouldn't be a true Karting with Chris video if my GoPro camera didn't die. And that is exactly what happened during this race. So I only got the first couple of laps of the warm-up session, so I'm just going to tell you right away, I did not improve on my position. It was kind of a frustrating race, but there you have it, guys. GoPro camera died. Finished 7th overall. Not what I wanted, but hey, I still had fun. So if you liked the video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or opinions, please comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.